How's your first official day been going?
Really, really good. I'm liking Cleveland a lot more than I thought I would. It's a very nice city. We got to interview some protesters, and more specifically, I think most of the people we interviewed were part of the Black Lives Matter movement. It was very, very interesting and very cool. The protesters just kind of came out of nowhere, and then they were like walking down the street, and they were all very nice and pretty respectful, well-spoken. I just thought it was really cool. I've always wanted to, interview or like see Black Lives Matter protest, so it was pretty cool.
Where are you from?
New York City.
And why are you protesting today?
Black Lives Matter. All lives matter.
How did you learn about this specific protest? Like right here.
Do all the crazy stuff.
Okay.
That the news is hiding.
How long have you been protesting?
For about 10 years.
Okay. Why is it important to exercise your freedom of speech through protest?
Because no change have been made.
And why is it important for this specific cause to protest?
There's too much going on. And ain't nobody paying attention to everybody's lives. Police life, black lives, everybody's lives.
And how has protesting changed your life?
I'm fighting for something. And hopefully it goes through for everybody.
How long have you been protesting?
Well, we're technically not protesters. We're here just to aid people, both sides of the aisle, and police if, they usually don't want our help, but to, make sure everyone can express themselves and, their individual freedoms safely, not worry about injury.
Do you think it's important to peacefully protest?
I'm sorry?
Do you think it's important to peacefully protest?
Most definitely. Violent protests only harm your image and your movement.
And how long have you been, why is it important to exercise your freedom of speech through protests or organize things like this?
Through protests?
Yeah.
It's very easy to ignore a newspaper article. It's very easy to ignore some rallies. When you take action in the street, direct action, that brings your issue, your problem, to the forefront of people's minds. Because this, people will remember.
The protest here today is for a national investigation against the black women. We demand justice for Tanisha Anderson. We also demand that they look deeper into these national situation, these murders more closer than before. We're fighting for justice for the women right now. Justice in our jobs. We got violence in the workplace. We want justice with a real president, and we want that opportunity to say what we expect out of Trump.
How long have you been protesting, and how long will you continue?
Actually, we just started. And so we're planning our national Million Women March convention with another organization, Million Women March in PA, which is the organization that accomplished a 2.1 million march. That's my mentor at this, Dr. Foley. I tip my hat to her. Then we have this lady here, Pitts, Gwendolyn Pitts. She can say a few words about the violence in our children and how we have to protect our children, protection for our children. We got to stand up for our children. We need to stand up for our college. There's so much we got to stand up for because the system is collapsing. And because the system is collapsing, we want to continue to investigate, investigate case by case, and have not been remedied yet. And so we can't stop here. We got to continue.
We got to stop the violence. And the first place to stop the violence is in our homes. We have to stop passing down generational prejudice. We have to stop passing around generational violence to our women in the home. We have to teach our children the way that they should go. And that's what the Bible says. I'm a Bible reader, and it says, "Thou shalt not kill." So, with all the devices that the police have, why are they killing black men and women and children in cold blood? Okay? They are there to protect us as well as their counterparts. We are Americans. We were born here, we were bred here, and we're here to stay.
What is your plan for later today? Game plan?
When Linda comes out of the convention and gives us, Teresa currently doesn't have this pass, which lets you into the convention. So when she comes out and gives Teresa back, we're gonna go in and we're gonna look around, and then we're gonna go home and probably write up some stories, go over the stuff we recorded and stuff, think of some new questions maybe for some of the people we want to interview. So,
How many stories are done so far?
one, I think. Hopefully 2 or 3 by the end of the day. There's one about Chris Christie at the Michigan Delegates Breakfast. It was pretty good. Short, sweet, to the point.